Hey ballerinas, long time no speak. Today I want to talk about the 30 things I want to achieve before I turn 30. For those of you who are new here, which I know there's quite a few of you, so hi. I'm 23 currently, so I have 7 years to achieve these things. I've put them in a handy list so I can check them and see how I'm doing. I don't know if you can hear my cat, but she's chasing a hairband and that's what that noise is. And I can't make her stop, I'm sorry. So, they're in sections, so my financial goals by the time I'm 30. Cut up my credit card. Some of you may remember this is also kind of a goal for this year, but I want to not ever need to even touch it. Like, I want it paid off this year, but maybe if I had to slip like 20-30 quid on it and then pay that off, that'd be fine. By the time I'm 30, I don't even want that. I want it gone forever. I want my overdraft down to £500, which sounds bad, but believe me, my overdraft's a lot higher than that at the moment. I want a few £1,000s in savings, and I mean a few, like 1 or 2. Like, I'm not delusional. Based on my current plans, I'm probably going to be in education until I'm better at maths. So I'm about 28. PhDs don't pay well. I'm not going to have huge savings by the time I'm 30. I don't want to owe any people money. Currently, I think there is only one person who I officially owe money to, but then there's people who've helped me out and won't take the money back who I would like to at least buy a drink for as well, and fully keep track of my finances. So I attempt to budget at the minute, and I'm on a level, but I could be a lot better. I want to be at a point by the time I'm 30 where I know exactly what's going in and out, what's happening. Then we get on to work. By the time I am 30, first of all, I want to be earning roughly 25k a year. Now, that's a bit of a ballpark figure. I don't know what the fuck the economy's going to look like in 7 years, but for now, that's what I've got written down. I don't want to be right at the bottom of my career ladder. I want to have at least gone up a step. I think I'm capable of that. I hope I'm capable of that. And I would like to have some kind of set hours. Maybe if they occasionally drift, that's fine. I'd like some kind of idea in my head of when I'm working and not be back to shift work where you finish work at 2 in the morning and are back in at 7. Because that's awful. In terms of my health, I want to still be climbing regularly. I've already fallen out of that, so I need to fall back into that. And the other one, there is one over here, but I'm holding that one close to my chest for now. Who knows, if I achieve it by the time I'm 30, I'm sure I'll tell you guys, but right now that's here. In terms of social, I want to be visiting 5 of my friends across the country every year, by which I mean going to 5 different places, not just seeing 5 people in one place. I have a lot of friends who I haven't seen in quite a few years. I've got some friends I've not seen in about 8 years now, because they live far away. And by the time I'm 30, I want to make sure I'm visiting at least 5 a year, so that I actually see people, because I like these people, they're my friends. And I want to aim to talk to a new person a week. Now, this doesn't have to be talking to someone so they're my newest bestest pal, it could just be having a chat with someone at the shop. Frankie, don't eat the Hoover. And it could be just having a chat with someone at the shop, it could be just talking to somebody new at work, but there's nothing wrong with talking to new people, it's a good shout. And I'm a massive extrovert and like talking to people anyway. Then travel. I want to visit the US at some point. I have never been out of Europe currently. I want to go interrailing across Europe because even though I've been to Europe, well, I live in Europe, I've not seen that much of it.
I'm about to leave Europe with the whole country.
Fuck you! I want to visit Asia. I don't know where. Maybe do a little round trip. I haven't done this by the time I'm 30. I want to visit New Zealand. I want to go to Cancun because me and Pepper went to go to Cancun years ago and it didn't happen. I want to see the Inca Trail. I'm a massive history nerd, as you all know, and I think it would be really cool. I want to visit all the places I mentioned in my novel. Now, this could maybe even tie in with the interrailing one, I don't know. We'll see. And I want to have a honeymoon. We've not had our honeymoon yet, we've been married over a year. Oh, what the fuck did my throat do? In terms of creative things I want to achieve, I want to have 2 novels published. I want to have some of my poems published. I'd like to reach 10,000 subs. I'm on 820 at the minute, so 7 years, we'll see. I'd like to be on weekly uploads. Whilst my upload schedule's a little better, it's not really a schedule, is it? It's just when I have time. I want to volunteer more. I used to volunteer a lot for animal charities, walking the dogs and things, and I loved stuff like that. I don't have time currently, but I will find time in the next 7 years. I want to do more to help the LGBT community. I feel like a lot of what I do is just posting things online, and whilst that has its place and is pretty much all I have time to do and money to do at the minute, there's more I could be doing, and I'd like to do that. I want to learn an instrument, not even well, just have a base idea of what I'm doing. Musically I struggle a lot, I'm not a musical person, but I'd like to have some idea of how to play something. And finally, I want to be able to read 1 book a month. It's been years since I've read regularly. When I was in school I would read like 3 books at once every week. That's not happened for quite a while. So, fingers crossed, if I can slowly up it over the next few years, by the time I'm 30 I'll be reading a book a month. Because I don't plan to not be busy when I'm 30, I plan to be almost as busy as I am now. And that's it, the 30 things I want to achieve by the time I'm 30. If you guys have a list like this or anything you want to achieve in the next few years, feel free to leave it in the comments below. Give me a cheeky subscribe and like if you really liked it. And I'll see you hopefully next week, more likely in a month. Bye!